Hello, friends. This is Indian Princess. This is my account in state 967. I visited this state because my friends invited me. This is primarily an Indian state. I have been uploading a lot of videos from this state. I have a separate playlist for state 967. You can check out all these videos to get to know more about this awesome state. I really love to hang out with my friends here. Chat is fun and active, and the strongest whale, BNK, is Indian. I am so proud of him. And now, 967 has won Tundra Arms League. He secured the first rank in the tournament. I will be showing you the full video of the final battle between State 967 and State 997. So that's BNK. He's got Frost Domain 3. I just love how large this domain is. And he's got Frost Dragon skin as well. And his power is 3 billion, and he's got quite a few trophies on his profile. Maybe someday he will win the Frost Dragon battle as well. And he's a really humble and kind person and a very good friend of mine. He was kind enough to share this battle video with me. This state always works together, and this time the Tundra Arms League was hosted by IFW. IFW is the name that you can see in the Hall of Fame. One more person who deserves credit for this video is Little Dragon. He has worked really hard to help me with this video. So let's go ahead and watch the battle video. I was not a participant in this battle. This video was sent to me by BNK. So my voice over here is going to be more like a reaction video. Basically, I'm going to be watching this video along with you and sharing my thoughts on it. I've never done anything like this before, so I hope it's going to be fun. The team looks strong, but our team looks stronger. While I do hang out in the state quite often, but I'm not really acquainted with everyone on this team. Gameplay differs when you are a rally leader in battle versus that of a rally joiner like my main account. There is a lot of responsibility on the rally leader. I will be playing some music in the background, and I will be commenting intermittently. I love that teleport. That domain is just... I love how huge it is. And all these meteors. BNK was quick enough to grab that building, and he's got a few allies in garrison. I don't think they can take that building from him with solo attacks. They're gonna have to rally. I think that isn't his main march in the garrison. Maybe that's why he's recalling the troops. The opponents are rallying troops to take this building, so he needs his main march inside, and State 967 has Season 9 unlocked, but he's sending Season 8 Lancer, Season 7 Marksman, and a formation of 60-40. That's interesting. That hero lineup was interesting. It's just 5 minutes into the game, but you can see that the map is more blue than red. None of the teams have any arsenal points yet, but let's see what happens. There's an attack rally by Lady Foxy. She seems to be another powerful whale. This type of rally animation is for Frost Domain 3, I believe. And that's BNK's main city. Are rallying troops. There is a double rally marching on BNK. Let's see if he can hold the building. No, he lost it. The rallies were 2 seconds apart. Maybe he could have sent some troops to replenish garrison. But it's really hard to comment without looking at the report. I guess he's trying to take it back by multiple solo attacks. I don't think this approach would work. Maybe he's going to call a rally. Oh, he did. That other whale holding the building currently, he's also quite strong. Formation was 50, 20, 30 and all Gen 9 heroes. You can look at the map at this point. It's almost entirely blue. BNK is not typically aggressive on the battlefield, at least in the battles that I have seen. He tends to kind of hold buildings. He actually works for the Alliance, and here he's actually using speed ups for all the people joining his rally. He always does that. He does not let any of his joiners use their gems for speed ups. He uses his own gems to speed up his joiners' marches. That's why I said that he's a really kind and humble person. And here he's deploying follow-up marches to hit immediately after his rally does, so they immediately replenish the troops and garrison. Now, since we're holding almost all the buildings, there are rallies on all the blue buildings. So I believe BNK is sending his troops and garrison to help hold those buildings. I can see excellent teamwork here. You can see that there are rallies on all the blue buildings, but we're still holding them because everyone in the team, they are keeping the garrison full. And the wheels are taking care of the stats, so that's brilliant teamwork. You can see arsenal points wise, our team is way ahead of the opponents. Since I don't really have too many reports to look at, I'm not sure about the stats of the opponents, whether they are equally strong or not, but I believe they would be equally strong because this is the final of the Tundra Arms League. So the opponent's team also made it all the way into the finals, so they are definitely not a weak team. But the fact that they need to double, triple rally BNK all the time, I don't know what's up with the stats. I hope you're enjoying the video. Please do stay with me till the end. Olympia Puppy is rallying a city again. But you can see that BNK actually remains focused on holding buildings for now. He did attack a few cities towards the end of the match, but that was after the win was secured. I'm sure everyone knows that the arsenal points that you get by attacking the cities of other players are quite high, but they are your personal arsenal points. They don't add up to the alliance arsenal points. They called multiple rallies again, but this time BNK is making sure to keep the garrison full. Wish I could see some of these reports. Oh, this is the first rally that BNK is called on a city. Let's see what happens when it hits. If you look at the arsenal points up here, I'd say I'm kind of disappointed with the opponents. I mean, this is the final match of Tundra Arms League, and I hope to see a nail-biting match, a close fight, but this looks like an easy win for 967. I believe that's because they are such an excellent team. And I really don't know what's wrong with the opponents because those scores, those are disappointing. There is another triple rally on BNK. I wonder if they've been doing this the whole time, trying to take buildings and failing at it. I don't know, let's watch. As of now, there is only one red building. I want to see what happens when the Imperial Foundry opens. Oh, a report, but I still couldn't see the stats. But from whatever I can see of the reports, they seem to have equally strong whales. Then I don't know why they're struggling so bad. I wonder if the issue is with the joiners. because without joiner support, whales cannot really do much in battle. If their rallies or if their garrison is not full, it becomes really difficult to defend. Did you notice that BNK just called an attack rally using Mia and the formation 40-10-50? That is one interesting thing that I noted. I don't know if we would be able to see that rally hitting its target in this video. Oh no, he disbanded it. That formation and hero lineup was interesting. I would have loved to see what it does. Okay, so the foundry is now open. I can see only one red building on the map, and a foundry is being contested for. The red team is trying to take some of these mercenary camps. BNK deployed a march on them. I think he's going to take this. I took it. You know, I have seen some other battles of this team, of the state 967. They are so good that in some of the matches of Tundra Arms League, they did not allow the opponents to get even a single arsenal point. I mean, yeah, they could get personal arsenal points by attacking cities and all, but the points that are displayed on the top, these are Alliance arsenal points, and these are gained only by holding buildings or gathering from weapons workshops or grabbing the loot that gets scattered when a building is taken. These are the only 3 ways in which you can get Alliance arsenal points, and this team, this deadly team of state 967, I've seen one other match and they literally zeroed the opponent. The opponent had 0 arsenal points until somewhere near the end when one of them found a weapons workshop to gather, and they managed to gather some 200-300 points, but that's all the team had. I wish I could show you that video. 967 literally crushed that other team, and they are pretty much doing the same thing in this match. Look at the huge difference between the arsenal points. They just lost the boiler room and prototype side too. I can see some orange dots on that as well. One major disadvantage of just watching the battle is not having access to any reports. So it's really hard to see what's going on in the battle with the stats. Reports are pretty much the most interesting thing about a battle, at least according to me. Because without reports, it's more or less just animation. If you really want to learn something, it's important to see the reports, analyze them. But from what I am seeing in this video, I see excellent teamwork. Almost the whole map is blue except for 2 buildings, one mercenary camp and the boiler room. And I'm sure that 967 is going to take those 2 buildings back as well. And the arsenal points, the gap is just widening with every passing moment. BNK has his march garrisoned in three buildings. One is a mercenary camp, one is prototype site 1, and the third, I believe, is in the Imperial Foundry. Although I'm not sure how they took the boiler room back. You can see that it just turned blue. And the only munitions warehouse is remaining. They're all planning to rally that, I believe. And hey, this is just 20 minutes into the battle. There's still 40 minutes to go, and the gap in the arsenal points is already so huge. Oh, by the way, in this frame you can see the two globes that BNK has. The first one is Globe 3, the darker blue one, and the second one is his alt account. That is also a globe. BNK plays with both his accounts at the same time. He is an Indian whale who owns two globes. That just makes me feel so proud of him. And we took the munitions warehouse and we lost Foundry in the process. Foundry turned red. I can see one of BNK's march returning. I'm wondering if that one was from the Foundry. And we lost the boiler room as well. But by this time, the gap in the arsenal points is so huge. I think the other team is trying everything they can to win this. And BNK has a bunch of rally defender victory reports. This was, I believe, the solo he did on the mercenary camp. They are losing buildings. They just lost repair facility. That's repair facility 3. And we have a globe there. BNK is sending a solo march to this repair facility. I don't know if he can take it solo. No, he couldn't. But yeah, I think this is a good strategy. Like better than scouting for whales. Just send a march and see what happens. I don't know if whales even ever use the scout feature. They're trying to take transit station now. So I believe the two marches that BNK has garrisoned are in the prototype and mercenary camp. And Olympia Puppy just took the foundry back. Now let's see about the other 3 red buildings on the map. Prototype 2, Repair 3, Munitions Warehouse. I'm sure they have a strategy to get that back. Only 3 buildings that are red currently. Oh, transit is under attack. So BNK just deployed a march into garrison. It helps to have a whale in garrison. Oh, attacker defeat. He lost the transit, right? I think they lost the transit. No, that was not from transit. That was from repair 3. There was a defeat report from the solo attack on repair 3. Transit is safe. His 3 garrison marches are at Prototype 1, Mercenary Camp, and Transit Station. Only 2 buildings appear red for now. One is Repair Facility 3. It just turned blue. Oh, someone took it. And the boiler room is now the only red building remaining. I'm sure they're gonna take that too. There are arsenal points scattered around Repair 3. I hope someone would get that. They took the munitions warehouse. And Repair 3. They took Repair 3. No, they didn't. It's still neutral. But someone needs to take it before one of those red marches arrive. A red march used speed ups to get there. I think BNK can kick him out. Yes. I think BNK can comfortably solo other whales if they are alone in garrison, if the garrison isn't full. He's got really strong stats. I wonder which hero he's looking for. Oh, Patrick is probably sending a defensive formation to one of the buildings. Where did he send it? Send it to Foundry, is it? Maybe he sent that march to Foundry. Now he's got 4 marches garrisoned. I believe those are in Prototype 1, Mercenary Camp, Transit, Repair 3, and Foundry. He was joining an attack rally. 40-10-50 is the formation. Well, he doesn't really have formation saved. I think he likes to decide formations on the battlefield. I'm actually seeing 7 march queues here, but I think that's because one of the marches is returning. It's crazy to see 7 march queues. They lost the foundry again. One interesting thing that I noted that he's also using speed ups on returning marches, so he can get them back in the city quickly and deploy them again. If you are watching with me, and if there is something in this battle that I have missed, please feel free to mention it in the comments. Basically, I am also just a viewer for this battle, just like you. I guess they just lost transit and munitions warehouse and also the foundry. Mercenary camp is under attack, so BNK is sending some troops to replenish the garrison. He's got good heroes in there, he just needs to have more troops. And here's the victory report. He held against a solo attack by one of the opponent's players. There's one more incoming though. Let's see if he can still hold it. Yeah, he held it. BNK's got really good stats. As long as he has good enough troops in the garrison, I think he should be able to hold buildings just fine. And those are multiple hits on him. They're reducing his troop count. He needs to keep sending troops to hold it. He's alone in there. This part is interesting. Incoming march on repair 3, but there are a decent number of troops in garrison. I'm sure he's going to focus on other buildings for now. I don't think solo can take that. Just quickly look at the arsenal points. Such a huge difference. He just lost repair 4. This doesn't look good. Losing buildings halfway in the battle doesn't look good at all. You can see that BNK's primary focus is to hold buildings in this battle. He's trying to hold down all the buildings, plus he's trying to recover the ones that the team is losing. I don't see him trying to attack other players or their cities. This is a very grounded gaming style and I really appreciate it. By this time, the opponents had almost given up. The interesting part to note here is that the moment he shared the coordinates of this building, someone immediately sent troops to garrison. That's what a good team coordination looks like. These are the advantages of holding the mercenary camp. The enemy buildings will take this much damage, and it amplifies with longer control. At this point, the arsenal points of 967 are 3 times that of their opponents. There is a whale here preparing to rally. We better have full garrison now. No, they lost the mercenary camp. And they lost the foundry too. You can see that the foundry just turned red. There are 5 red buildings now. I really don't know about the power difference between the two teams, but if the opponent team was weaker, I believe the only option they have is to rally weaker buildings and collect the scattered arsenal points. BNK's arsenal points are quite low because he's not going for kills. He's staying back and trying to hold buildings. That is what the strongest whale needs to do. I think Lumpia Puppy is looking after the Imperial Foundry. He just took it back. It turned blue. The Tundra Arms League final match of Zone 16, the one we are watching, it's quite cool. It's not like overloaded with globe whales. I like the look of it. I don't really enjoy watching battles that has too many globes. For me, it's a good battle is like a team effort. There are a few whales and a good number of joiners. I think that's what makes a good team. After watching this video, I feel being a big whale in a battle like this, it's kind of boring. Like when I play Foundry with my own account, I am a dolphin and I get attacked pretty often. Cannot really hold buildings, so all I do is I put my troops in the rallies of whales, try to garrison buildings. I even try to loot points like these, and I get attacked a lot, and that makes it a lot more interesting. But BNK here, no one's attacking him. It's that part, I find that part a little boring. And he is not attacking any players either, because that will require him to move, and maybe he just wants to stay where he is and keep all his marches garrisoned in different buildings so that his stats can help hold those buildings. This gameplay is really focused on holding buildings. That's so much like a responsible whale. We have almost won this battle already. The last few minutes are just... I hope BNK attacks a few cities in the last few minutes, just so we can see some burning. He's planning to rally a city already. Interesting. Normally when I upload videos of Foundry or other such battles, I like to edit and show the key moments. But this video was sent to me by BNK, so I wanted to show the entire unedited video. Basically, I am also just watching this video along with all of you. Now they lost the Foundry again. They are attempting a lot of attacks on Prototype 1. It has accumulated a lot of points by now. And they lost Prototype 1 as well. Along with that, all those arsenal points. They lost a few more buildings. I think Garrison is kind of faltering now. But I don't think it's going to affect the outcome of the match because 967 is way ahead of their opponents in Arsenal points already. Now they lost repair too as well. So many scattered points. I believe they need a better looting team. This is basically endgame now, and people are going to start burning cities, I hope. And in the meanwhile, 967 continues to lose buildings. They lost repair 3 as well. I think they're just distracted or what, I don't know. Suddenly they started losing buildings. And they don't seem to have a very good looting team. Lost mercenary camp too? Oh, I don't know what's happening. A lot of buildings on the map are now red, but only 6 minutes are remaining, so the opponents are not likely to win. But this just makes me wonder what happened when they were holding buildings so beautifully, and why are they losing buildings now? This looks bad. They definitely need better looters. The looting team definitely makes a big difference in battle. So last 5 minutes and the map is rapidly changing color. It was all blue, now it's turning red slowly. The red team won't really win at any cost, but still, they're making an effort. That is admirable. You're taking some buildings back. And BNK is finally moving. He's been in one place for the whole battle, but the last 5 minutes I believe he wants to attack a bit aggressively. This is my favorite part. He's hitting repair 1 with multiple solos. I think he will just kick out the whole garrison with all those solos and take it solo. Or maybe he's attacking a city now. That's a nice thing to watch. BNK doesn't seem to be an aggressive whale. He is the type who likes a more grounded gameplay. He is the kind of whale who carries the whole alliance. This is similar to how Cirrhosis plays in my main alliance war. These kind of whales who don't really go after kills, they carry the alliance, they're very precious to the alliance. Now he's launching multiple solo attacks on a whale. That's interesting to watch. Another teleport. I love that animation. The last 5 minutes of this battle, they have been the most interesting because he's attacking other players, or he's playing aggressively in the last 5 minutes only. The rest of the battle he was really holding down buildings that was important for this victory. Last 1 minute and he decided to solo attack repair 1. Let's see if we can take it in the last 10 seconds of the battle. Oh, he actually took it in the last second. So this was a fun battle. 967 won by a huge margin. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching till the end.